Hello, everyone. This is Southern Belle 74 giving you this quick pop up news. Hurricane Melissa leaves a trail of destruction and kills dozens of Jamaicans, Haitians, and Cubans. Let's get into it. Hurricane Melissa has left dozens dead and widespread destruction across Jamaica, Haiti, and Cuba as it continues to threaten the Bahamas and Bermuda. The storm has been bringing damaging winds, flooding rains, and dangerous storm surges to the Bahamas. Melissa made landfall over eastern Cuba early Wednesday near the city of Chorrochoro. As extremely dangerous Category 3 storm, the Hurricane Center pummeled Jamaica as one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes on record with maximum sustained winds of 185 miles an hour. On Wednesday night, Melissa's core was about 105 miles northeast of the central Bahamas and about 800 miles southwest of Bermuda. According to the Hurricane Center, it had maximum sustained winds of 100 miles an hour, making it a Category 2 storm, and it was moving northeast at about 21 miles per hour. It is expected to continue moving over the southeast or central Bahamas on Wednesday night and pass near Bermuda late Thursday. This comes from the Hurricane Center. Officials across parts of the Caribbean already hit by Melissa were assessing the storm impacts. At least 23 have perished. In Haiti, 13 are missing. The country's Civil Protection Agency said in a statement at least 4 deaths were reported in Jamaica and 1 in the Dominican Republic. In Jamaica, more than 25,000 people were packed into shelters on Wednesdays, and more streamed in throughout the day after the storm ripped off roofs of homes and left them temporarily homeless. 77% of the island is without power. Outages complicated assessing the damage because of total communication blackout in areas. This came from Richard Thompson, who is the acting director general of Jamaica's Office of Disaster Preparedness. Prime Minister Andrew Holness said in a statement that teams are working to rescue people and bring relief where it is needed the most. Recovery will take time, but the government is fully mobilized and relief supplies are being prepared, and we are doing everything possible to restore normalcy back. Officials in Black River, Jamaica, a coastal town of approximately 5,000 people, pleaded for aid at a news conference on Wednesday. Catastrophic is a mild term based on what we are observing. This came from Mayor Richard Solomon. Solomon said the local rescue infrastructure has been demolished by the storm. The hospital, police units, and emergency services were inundated by floods and unable to conduct emergency operations. The storm also destroyed the facility where relief supplies were stored. In southwest Jamaica, David Mushuti, 84, sat along the rubble of his roofless house. He said he had lost everything and pointed to his wet clothes and furniture that were thrown about on the grass. He said, "I need help." The government said it hopes to reopen Jamaica's airports as early as Thursday to ensure quick distribution of emergency relief supplies. The United States is sending rescue and response teams to assist in recovery efforts in the Caribbean. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said in a social media post, government officials are coordinated with leadership in Jamaica, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic, as well as the Bahamas. Our prayers are with the people of the Caribbean. St. Elizabeth Police Superintendent Coleridge Minto told Worldwide News on Wednesday that authorities have found at least 4 bodies in southwest Jamaica. 1 death was reported in the west with a tree fell on by a small baby. State Minister Henley told Nationwide News before landfall, Melissa had already been blamed for 3 deaths in Jamaica, 3 in Haiti, and 1 in the Dominican Republic. People in the eastern Cuban province of Santa, Cuba, began clearing debris along collapsed walls of their homes on Wednesday. Life is what matters, says Alex Ramos, a 54-year-old fisherman, as he surveyed his destroyed home and shielded himself from more rain. Repairing this costs lots and lots of money. Local media images of the Juan Bueno Hospital were severe damage. Glass has been shattered across waiting rooms and walls were crumbled to the ground. It has been a very complex early morning. The hurricane could worsen Cuba's severe economic crisis, which had already led to prolonged power blackouts along with fuel and water shortages. Cuba's National Institute of Hydraulic Resources reported accumulation rainfall of 15 inches. Melissa began affecting the southeastern Bahamas on Wednesday. The storm is going inside, noting that tropical storm force winds extend over 200 miles from the center. Melissa's center is forecast to move through the Bahamas later on Wednesday, generating up to 7 feet of storm surge. By late Thursday, Melissa is expected to pass over Bermuda. Let me know how you feel about this. Sending prayers to Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, and the Dominican Republic. Tune into my channel where I'll give you updates and give you news that you can use.